everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Veronica and I'm here today to share an inspirational story with you. It actually has to do with when my face was burned. I was actually involved in an accident. You would never know anything ever was wrong with my face, but it actually was horrifically burned. So it's an inspirational story to let you know that anything is possible and to never give up even when the situation looks bleak. So to explain a little bit, I was renting an apartment and it had an old stove from the 1940s. You had to light it, every time you used it, you had to light the pilot light and then turn it on. And I was cooking one day, I was cooking lunch, and something went wrong. And I went to light it and poof, my entire face went into flames. Now I have to say that this was horrifically scary. It was horrible. It was completely traumatic. I can't even begin to explain what that experience was like. It's not anything I'd wish upon anyone. Very painful. I looked in the mirror, all my eyelashes were gone, my eyebrows were gone, I had ash all around here because my hairline had been burnt off. And I drove myself to the hospital actually in extreme pain. And I had first-degree burns all over my face. You can see the picture here. I'm going to show you the picture of me in the hospital. They really could not give me much information as to the damage that had been done. They sort of said, you know, there might be scarring, there might not be scarring. They were actually very nonchalant about it. It was not their biggest concern. It obviously was mine because it extended all down my eyes. My lips were burnt. I had scarring. I mean, there was burns everywhere. So they really didn't have much to tell me, and their instructions for the healing process really weren't that clear either. So I really didn't have much to go on. So I have to admit, I was a little bit panicked because I didn't know if this was going to be permanent, what I was looking at, and it was on my face. So it was pretty scary. I tried to keep my composure, but even for me, I have to admit, it was a little bit much. So I'm going to show a picture here of what it looked like after a couple of days. And as you can see, now I actually think this was the day after. And as you can see, it just got worse by the next day. I'm laughing, but it really wasn't funny. I was, people were like cringing when they would pass me on the street. It was bad. I looked really bad. It was really painful. It was not okay. So I, tried to keep a positive attitude through the healing process. I sort of researched on the internet, but sort of got like a mixed amount of people talking. I mean, some people, it didn't leave permanent scarring. Other people, it did. So, I was pretty freaked out. I was scaring small children. It was not okay. I'm used to interacting with people and being really friendly and outgoing, and all that was gone. I was pretty much hiding as I would go out, hiding myself, hiding my face. I cried a lot, tried to keep a positive outlook though. I really kept imagining myself without this problem anymore and just being able to put my makeup on, having the freedom to have clear skin, having the freedom, not to have to worry, not to be in pain anymore. As it hurt a lot, and that pain didn't go away, and the hospital did not give me painkillers. So I sort of kept visualizing myself without these scars, without any problems with my skin. I looked at pictures of myself, of what I looked like before this happened. I just tried to immerse myself in what it would be like to just be normal again. And lo and behold, I'm going to show some more pictures here of the process because I documented it all. There was a lawsuit with my apartment company. They actually did pay for my medical bills. But I had to document it all for that reason. So I'm going to show you the recovery process, and as you can see, one day it happened where now it doesn't even seem like anything ever happened. And I'm very, very grateful for that. Now you might be wondering, why did this horrible thing happen to me? I'm such a positive person. What on earth, why did this happen? Well, interestingly enough, the whole week before the burn happened, all I had been thinking about was how I really wanted to move. I didn't want to be in that apartment anymore. I wanted to move to a different location. But I didn't know how that was going to happen. And I was like, how on earth am I going to get out of my lease? My lease still had, I think, like 8 months left. It was a lot. And I was like, how on earth is this going to work? I just want to leave. And I kept imagining that somehow, some way, I'd just be let out of my lease. Well, what do you think happened after the burn? I got let out of my lease and I got to leave. With no penalty, nothing. They just let me go willingly because they were so grateful I didn't sue them further. So I got out of my lease. I got 100% of my security deposit back. So simple, left. Now, I really wish the universe would have used a much easier route. I have to admit the route was really extreme. It was not an enjoyable experience, but it's sort of proof that sometimes the road to manifestation can be rocky. So really try to pay attention to everything that's coming into your life, because whatever's coming into your life is leading you to an ultimate manifestation. So sometimes other things can happen that seem kind of weird and unrelated and sometimes bad, but they really are leading to an ultimate good outcome. So you really have to pay attention, and you really have to just try to flow with it and really figure that things will just turn out okay. Like with the burn, it was really awful to go through, but it didn't leave any scarring. I'm okay. I got what I wanted, so did it really matter? I guess not really, although I do wish it would have been a little bit easier. But it's a great example that you just have to trust how the universe works, and to not, don't fight anything that's coming your way. Really just pay attention to it and be mindful of it and trust. Trust, because the universe isn't going to let you down. So I hope this video could inspire you, and I like sharing inspirational stories, and I hope to post some more videos soon. I did just recently write an ebook, so check it out, and please leave a review if you can. It's available on Amazon. I'll leave the link. I'm planning on writing many more books. If you have any suggestions or you want to contact me, you can feel free to email me at veronicaisles@gmail.com. Visit my website too. I offer one-on-one coaching. I also have an awesome forum where you can get free advice and free help. I just want to wish you all a great new year, and I'll be in touch soon.